When foreigners visit New York City, they always ask me, what's something really American we can do? And I always say, eat breakfast at a classic diner. Today, we're gonna show you 3 of New York City's best diners and some American breakfast staples. Don't watch this video on an empty stomach. You've been warned. It's like this diner is just stuck in time and the rest of Lower Manhattan was built up all around it. It smells like American. Growing up in Italy, did you see these types of places in movies as a kid?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Pulp Fiction.
Of course.
I mean, come on.
Pigs are filthy animals. I don't eat filthy animals.
Yeah, but bacon tastes good.
Maybe no better diner scene in American cinema history, you're right. Every possible thing you might be ordering, they're prepared for you.
Do the French toast, please.
I have a 2 eggs scrambled with bacon.
Oh, this is the famous maple syrup?
They got it ready for you.
It's so sticky.
You know, there's something about diner coffee, you just can't get this flavor anywhere else. I grew up in New Jersey, which has more diners than any other state in the US, about 600 of them. And I would order eggs at like 11 p.m. I was one of those people that would do breakfast for late night dinner. Even the eggs all taste the same to me. There's just this like consistently good diner taste. It tastes like New Jersey to me. This tastes like New Jersey. First time ordering French toast at a restaurant, period.
I think I tried to make them at home when I was still living in Italy, but I mean, they're not the same, of course. Let's dig them in the syrup. Oh, look at that. Mmm. That's actually good.
You weren't expecting it to be good.
It's very simple. No, I was expecting it to be heavier.
Yeah.
Very nice. It's a good breakfast.
I know they're really dying off in popularity right now, which is a shame because I think this is a real part of American history. And if you didn't know, the word diner came from dining car because diners actually used to be on wheels. That's why they have the shape that they do.
I didn't know that. I've always wondered why they're called like that.
Why are they called diners? A diner should be your first breakfast in New York City. Even if your hotel has a free breakfast, I still say check out a diner at least one morning.
I thought having Mary Jane wouldn't be featured.
You know there was food I'm gonna throw in the video.
American breakfast burrito. This is the reason why John got to drag me out this morning, because there's gonna be food.
Ben doesn't normally film before 12, it's true. Could possibly make the argument that we have the best job in the world. We're just eating diner breakfasts all day. If you can think of an easier job, tell me what it is. I don't know. Are you ready for 2 more breakfasts?
Oh my God. Maybe.
Maybe. All right, first time using Omni. It worked.
You know, I like coming to Midtown because here is where all the typical architecture of New York City is, at least for me, coming from a little town in Italy. What is new for me is these huge skyscrapers that just are so tall and I don't know, they make me feel so tiny also.
TikTok Diner is probably the most well-known to tourists. It's like the cathedral of New York City diners. It's the largest in the city and there's no other place quite like it. Always recommend you get a seat by the window here. It's a great people watching location in Midtown. We're just gonna split these. I wanna do 1 order of the Reese's pancakes, 1 order of the banana bomb waffles. You can get breakfast 24 hours a day, but they got some nutty stuff like Irish Benedict, Philly cheesesteak eggwich, Nutella cookie crepes. Like, bring your cravings here.
Enjoy.
Thanks, we will. We will.
My God.
All right, can you get something like this in Europe, or this is beyond European standards for quantity of food?
No, no, this is like food for 4 people. Like each plate is for, it's a dessert for 4 people, each plate.
Welcome to the United States. There's traditional diner food, and then there's TikTok Diner, which is really trying to do some crazy stuff. We've got the banana bomb waffles, we've got the Reese's pancakes here, and in case you need any extra syrup, I mean, just in case, we got more.
2 of these.
2 extra. If you have little kids, they would love this.
Please, if you have little kids, don't take them here. Oh my God, it's good.
You're like, what have I done to my blood sugar?
It's very fluffy, but it has some crispy parts as well, the pancake.
This just has a lot going on. The little Reese's on top. What puts it all together for me is the little banana.
Oh, it's very good.
The great thing about 24-hour diners in the US, you can order this 3 o'clock in the morning. Whatever reason you have to be eating this, I don't know what it is. 3 o'clock in the morning, you want your waffles, you want your pancakes, you come here and get that.
Yep.
Shout out to one of my Patreon members, Michael, if he's watching. He sent me photos in Germany, how they have an American-style diner in his town, and that's like a whole attraction, like come eat like the Americans do. It had like burgers and shakes and this type of food.
Only Germans could do that.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see the comments after this.
This is perfect for tourists, I must say.
Yeah.
Like you come here, you want to celebrate. You don't want to have your usual kind of breakfast. Like this is something we would have in Italy after dinner, not for breakfast.
I mean, plus, you could split any of these for 2 people. They won't care. No
or
problem.
even 4 people.
Even 4 people.
This is one of those moments when you realize, I live here.
You do live here. What are we watching here? This is so Queens, isn't it? Walking
yes.
down
I was thinking
elevated
about
tracks.
the same thing.
I know you guys are curious about gas prices, so here you go. It's like we're walking through the urban desert and out of nowhere this diner just pops in. It's like a mirage. I love it. There's even a parking lot here. This is the most Jersey style diner of all the ones we've covered today, so I already feel at home. Thank you. Thank you. This menu is also enormous. You can tell it's been here a long time. Got the laminated pages, you can barely turn them. Most of the diners are owned by Greek people because if we look at the Greek immigration, particularly to Astoria, there's more Greeks here than just about anywhere else in the United States. This menu is just a signal to me of that. All these Greek foods, seafood, moussaka, all the stuff I loved when I went to Greece, all on the menu if you don't just want your typical breakfast. And Mary Jane, they even have Italian specialties here. Now granted, I think more American Italian style, but what do you think?
All American Italian, I can assure you.
Chicken parm.
The very, very famous in Italy chicken parm. Never heard of that before.
I want to do the Athenian 3-egg omelet.
Would you like with home fries or French fries?
Ooh. French fries. Wow, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Enjoy, guys.
All diners have their own personalities. This one's very Greek. Athenian omelet, feta, spinach, onion. This omelet is probably making me feel better about myself than anything else we've eaten today because this is actually on the healthier side.
Let's get some meat, some aubergines, and some potatoes.
I like that reaction. That was genuine, like you were going back to Greece. You could turn this diner into not just a spot for American staples, but also for Greek food. That's why I love it here. This is why people have told me this is the best diner in New York City.
Is this common for diners to have so many different types of, not only diverse cuisines, but also from breakfast to lunch to almost dinner?
You know, where I grew up in New Jersey, it was just like this. All day, people ordering all sorts of crazy stuff. It's one of those things I'm just proud to be from New Jersey. And if you guys are interested, maybe I'll do a New Jersey diner video someday. Tell me in the comments if that's appealing to you.
It almost tastes like Jollibee.
Really?
The gravy. Yeah.
That was the most Filipino thing you possibly could have said, by the way.
If you haven't subscribed to Mary Jane's channel, what are you waiting for? You want the Italian perspective on New York City? This girl's got some really cool content. Subscribe down below, check it out. Growing up in Jersey, I took diners for granted, and now after doing this video, I think I'm gonna take Adriana to a diner for breakfast next week. If you want to see something you can only do in New York City, right here, Ben and I ate dollar pizza for 24 hours straight. You don't want to miss it, trust me.